Taurus, what's up? How you been? This is Tarot Me Please coming at you for a weekly reading of March 20th, 2023. It's a general reading for all you Tauruses. And I've just laid down your cards. And I hope you all have been well, Taurus. And I hope this week has treated you well and that this weekend is treating you even better. And before I start flipping your cards, I wanted to just take a moment to remind you that the universe has a plan for you. You, your soul, has made these plans for you to live out on earth, to fulfill your soul's purpose, to work out any karma, and to learn valuable lessons. So these cards here are hopefully going to guide you through your path to your soul's higher good. So that having been said, let's start flipping your cards. Okay. Taurus, what is your energy going to be this week? Queen of Pentacles. You're going to be resourceful. You're going to be domestic. You're going to be very practical. You're going to be nurturing. You're going to be creating comforts for your loved ones. Queen of Pentacles is very practical. Yeah. The Queen of Pentacles is all about the comforts of the material world, the comforts that money can bring. So she is resourceful. Yep. So that's your energy, Taurus, and it really makes sense because Taurus, you're an earth sign and Pentacles are earth energy. Okay. What is the energy that's going to be crossing you this week, Taurus? That's the Eight of Wands. That Eight of Wands talks about speedy news coming in, maybe an email, maybe a letter, something like that. It talks about the universe kind of nudging you along the right path of your soul's journey. And things are happening fast, and the universe wants you to just go with it, go with the flow. Things might seem kind of, chaotic and abrupt, but you're supposed to go with it. The recent past, what does the recent past say? Okay, that's the Ten of Pentacles, another Pentacles card. And the Ten of Pentacles is like leaving a legacy. The Ten of Pentacles talks about wealth and traditional, generational wealth. Things having to do with the family and kids and grandkids. I'm going to close that window there. Train's coming. But yeah, there's abundant money, and you're going to save it for your loved ones, your kids and grandkids and all that stuff. Leaving a legacy, a familial legacy. So I'm thinking, Taurus, those Tauruses watching this reading, you're not in a bad spot when it comes to money. You're okay. Relatively, right? Let's look at your immediate future, Taurus. That's the Emperor card, and the Emperor card is Aries energy. So do you have an Aries in your life? If that Aries hasn't played an important role in your life, then they will be playing a profound role in your life in the near future, Taurus. So look around. Who's the Aries in your life? If it's not an Aries, then it could be a person, and it could very well be you, who is authoritative and a great leader, a father figure. So that's what the Emperor card means. Now let's go to your conscious. What does your conscious mind have to say about it? Your conscious mind is going to be on the happy family, happy home life. And I mean, I'm not really surprised because this is like happy family with, good resources, handing it down to their kids, keeping it in the family. Here's you building a happy home for your family. And then here's the happy family, the harmonious family. So I am thinking this is a family reading. But what I don't know yet is what these Eight of Wands want to say. What is it? What's the fast news coming in? What's the quick momentum kind of nudge that the universe is trying to give you, Taurus? That's what I'm trying to figure out. Let's pull some more cards for clarity. Let's look at this card right here. This is the unconscious field. So what energy might be influencing you, Taurus, although you might not be aware of it? Wow, the Tower. Didn't expect that, but I'll take it. So the Tower card has to do with an upheaval in life. But see, it turned up in the unconscious, in your unconscious field. So you're not really necessarily thinking about this during your waking hours. It's in the back of your mind. Maybe in the back of your mind, you're afraid something's going to come and mess all this, bliss, all this happiness up. But it's in the back of your mind. Maybe in the past or maybe during your childhood, there were a couple of, tower moments where, a catastrophe or a disaster happened and kind of pulled the rug out from under you and things were chaotic. And maybe you're thinking, man, I don't even want to think it, but in the back of your mind, you're like, oh, is something bad going to happen to kind of like take away all this bliss? So anyway, that's that. Let's now look at your hopes and fears, Taurus. That is you being on the defensive, having to protect yourself. That's not a hope, that's a fear. And this card I see very related to this one, where this is like the upheaval, the ruin, the disaster that's going to come and take everything away from you, shake you up. And then here's you having to protect yourself, defend yourself against competitors. So, yeah. You're fearing that something's going to come and either attack you or take away your happiness. What is it exactly that you're fearing? Are you fearing like another person coming in to take away your happiness, or just the forces of the universe, like, bestowing disaster upon you and your family? What is it that you're afraid of happening, Taurus? Okay, let's now look at your influence on the whole matter. Okay, so your influence is that of the King of Cups. The King of Cups is a benevolent ruler, a benevolent leader who is very compassionate, empathetic, full of grace, full of understanding. Very intuitive, this King of Cups. So it seems that you are an intuitive person, Taurus, and very compassionate, and you got a big heart. Yeah. Am I right? You got a big heart. So your influence on this whole matter is going to be very peaceful, very healing. So that's very nice, your influence here. You're coming up from a place of love, Taurus, and that's beautiful to see. Yeah. Now, what is the external influence going to be on your final outcome? Okay, so somebody's walking away. See, that's not you, that's somebody else. This is you. Somebody else is walking away from a relationship, and I wish I knew who this was. But it was a relationship that was once fulfilling for them, whoever they were, whoever they are. And but they've had enough of it, and so they're walking away. They don't know what they're walking away to, because it's kind of like a mystery represented that by the moon here, but they are walking away. I wish I knew who this was. But yeah. Okay, having said all that, let's now look at your final outcome. The Hierophant. That's your card, Taurus. The Hierophant is Taurus energy. And if it's not a Taurus, then it represents traditions and conformity and religion. You know, old world values. The church. Yeah. Guidance. Yep. So I'm wondering who this person is. Who's walking away from a relationship? And I also am wondering who this person is. Because this is normally an Aries card. So who's the Aries in your life? And, you know, if this represents you, Taurus, because the Hierophant is usually the Taurus card, then I don't know. I don't know. I'm going to be honest. But that's what came out. Your card came out. So that's what I have for you, Taurus. I don't know how much of this reading resonated with you, but I hope it did. And I hope you have a great rest of the weekend, and I hope you have a marvelous week ahead. And I'll talk to you soon. Bye.